Hi guys, welcome to the Humanity, and on today's coloring adventure, we're going to have a little coloring chat. I started coloring this picture, and I thought, you know what? I could be coloring this and having a good chat and making a video. I haven't made a video in a little bit, so here we are. This paper, this pattern picture is from some pad of pictures that came in like a set with pencils. I couldn't even tell you where it's from. It's been sitting in my collection of books and coloring things forever, so if you recognize it, cool. But it's just a random sort of probably stock image pattern book or something. And I'm using my Stabilo 88s because I now have grown my collection, as you can see. I'm halfway to however many open stock there were, because Abe had a $5 gift certificate thing from Michael's, like one of those rewards things that they expire. And he's like, hey, this is going to expire. Do you want to go to Michael's? And I went, yes. Do I want to go to Michael's? Hello? Who are you talking to? Who are you asking? But the open stock pens and everything are still buy one, get one half off. These Stabilos are like $1.50 or $1.29. So I bought 6 of them today, and I've added them to my collection. And when they go on sale again, I'll go back and just start putting them in my collection that way. You could tell from the colors that I have that, you know, there's specific colors I like. I haven't got one yellow yet. I will, because there are yellows in the collection, but, you know. Also, if you hear outside noises, sirens, the cat, dogs, music, stuff, whatever, we have the windows open because in Cleveland, Ohio, it is gorgeous today. We actually sat outside for a little while today in the front, like, lawn area of our apartment complex, and I brought my crochet, and Abe brought some art, did some art stuff, and it was really nice. And then it got cold. I got cold. I was also thinking, as far as the channel goes, and coloring, I am crocheting again, so there might be some crochet content. And I was thinking about doing like a diamond paint and chat sort of thing, because I got this. I know I'm really zoomed in, so I'm just kind of doing this. I got this at Walgreens for $1.39 on clearance. So I'm very excited. I don't know what the quality of the drills are or anything like that, or the quality of this paper. I just know that this was $1.39 and it's a rainbow and a unicorn. So it's really pretty. So I'm thinking about putting this, getting this together and doing like a chat where I start working on this. Obviously not finishing it. It's pretty big. It doesn't say on here though how big the fabric is, which is kind of sad, but I don't think it's very big. But anyway, so yeah, I thought it would be kind of fun to sort of incorporate that into the channel too, because that is like a new thing that I'm sort of into doing now. Is I got into diamond painting. I finally broke down. I was thinking about it, and then I went to, I think, Joann, and I got the Star Wars R2-D2 kit, and it was like $14, $14.97 on clearance. And I thought, you know what, I'll get that. But originally I got a kit at Joann that came with a frame, and it was just almost like a kitty like kit. It was very small, and it was a hot air balloon. And I said, you know what, I'm going to try this. I mean, the kit was like $6. It's a small, maybe like 5x7 type of thing. And I said, if I like it, cool, I'll get another kit and try something else. If I don't like it, well, as you can see, I have 3 kits now. I have the Star Wars one, which I'm currently working on, the Unicorn Rainbow one, which I got, and then I got one on Amazon to do for my mom for Christmas, and it's a cute little snowman. It's a cute Christmas one. I thought I would start that for her and frame it and then take it to her for Christmas. So yeah, I like the diamond painting. It's actually really fun. I learned a lot from talking to my friend Michaela from Michaela Colors and Creates about apparently there are tools that let you put down more than one drill at a time, which I was not aware of. But come to find out, one actually came in my kit, my snowman kit. It actually has the fancy little tool at the end of the pen, and I wondered what it was. And it's so you can put more than one drill down at a time. So when you have giant swaths of color, you can put down your lines faster. Which, you know, I've been doing them one drill at a time, especially on the Star Wars one with the Star Wars letters, which I just finished, all in black. That was interesting. But I'm having a good time with it. It's something that I can do while I'm working. I can have it in front of me. I have it on a big, giant clipboard that I got at Blick, so I can clip the fabric down to the clipboard so it doesn't curl up. And I can just sit here at the table and have my work laptop up here, and I can just work on it. And so it's been a lot of fun. I like these Stabilo 88s. I thought that, because this paper is pretty cheapish, it's not quite Amazon paper. It's maybe a step up. It's printer paper, basically. I mean, that's really what it is. And I thought, oh, you know, these tiny little felt tip babies are going to chew right through this paper. And you know what? Nope. Not at all. Now, am I probably leaving more white space than anything? Probably. I just don't want to turn on my LED light because it'll wash y'all out. So I can always go back when I'm done and fill in any spaces that I might have missed. So I hope everyone's doing okay. I'm doing all right. Nothing exciting really going on. Storm went to the vet. Got a checkup. He's got a bad tooth, so we have to take him back. I think he's going back next month to get the tooth fixed, and I think they're pulling it out. But all I know is, holy crap, that's expensive, and thank God for care credit. That's all I'm gonna say, because whew, this trip was pretty expensive too. And they gave us Revolution, like a 3-month supply of Revolution, because not something that dawned on us, but the vet brought it up, that because we live on the ground floor and Storm is constantly in the windows, he could still get fleas and he could get heartworms from insects, because Storm doesn't really chase or kind of go after the squirrels or the birds. He'll sit in the window and chirp at the birds, and he'll sit in the window and not do anything to the squirrels. The squirrels will come up and sit on the windowsill and eat, and he'll just sit there on the other side of the screen. But if a bug comes into this house, it does not last long, because he will catch the flying bug and he will eat it, which apparently you can get heartworm from if you're an animal. So we have him on Revolution, so now we can safely let him be in the windows, except at night, because we have to close the front window, or else he will antagonize the skunks, and then it will... Yeah, we have skunks that come around, and Storm likes to get up in the window and give him hell, and one of these days... Now we're careful, because it was almost a situation where they probably would have sprayed through the window and into the apartment, and that would have been horrible. And I don't even want to think about you know what? Let's move on. So that's really what's going on. Work is good. I have a laptop now to work on, which is nice, because on days where I'm having bad pain and being in my office chair is murder, I can get into my recliner, put my legs up, and still get my work done. So it's nice. It is a clunky old ThinkPad. Bless its little heart. I tried to go into a meeting that with a carrier, and it was on Google Meet, and I tried to give it Google Meet permission to use my microphone and my camera, and it crashed the whole machine. It wasn't until we turned off the camera driver that it stopped doing that. So it's like, oh, well, I don't use the camera anyway, so it's okay. But it was strenuous, and it took 45 minutes with 2 IT guys, and we finally figured it out. So, yep. But I like it. I like having it. Like I was explaining, I had to sort of like justify why I needed it or wanted it, and so I was like, well, it would be more efficient for me to work. And the big thing is that I don't know yet what a really bad storm here does to our power. In our old apartment, holy moly, we would lose power pretty easily if there was a bad storm. And so if there's a bad storm in the middle of the day and I lose power and that's not going to be on for 4 hours, well, I'm not going to sit there for 4 hours and not work. I have to go somewhere where I can get work done. So just go over to my in-laws or go to a coffee shop or something. I'm on a VPN, so it's not a big deal, but I needed that flexibility because I'm not sure yet what will happen. We've had some storms, but nothing catastrophic. I feel like the storms down here by the lake are different. I feel like they're not milder per se, but I will tell you that the thunder sounds different down here. And I don't know if it's because we're on the ground floor, where I was on the 3rd floor or 2nd floor in our old apartment, but it definitely sounds different down here on the ground floor and out here by the lake. It sounds more echoey and kind of deep. I don't know how to put it. It's really unique. It's really, really different. We've had like, rain, really bad, like really, really strong rain and like a couple rumbles of thunder, but no like big, huge cracks of thunder or, lots of lightning or anything that I've seen yet. I mean, this is the start of our rainy season and our, storm season, so it could turn to something kind of interesting. I'm excited though. So these are like this is the first time I'm really seriously using these Stabilos because I didn't really have anything to use fine liners with. My goal with getting these is to use them in really detailed color by numbers, a la George Tefexis, where there's like really small spots. I'm pretty sure once I get all of the colors, because there's some red and some yellow I still need to get, and some of the gray colors, that I will probably have in my palette enough to satisfy what's on the palette for that one. We shall see. If I do end up doing it, I will write out the palette as like a Google Doc or something, like with the corresponding numbers, and post it if anybody wants it. Or if anyone knows that if there is such a list out there that gives the numbers of the Stabilo for the George Tefexis palette, please let me know in the comments. That would be awesome, because then I can always go out and get the ones I need. I know I'm going to need a red. I have like a dark brick red, but I don't have like a bright cherry red. So I would need to get one of those. But I only wanted to get 6 this time around. I didn't want to spend too much money today. I also got Deco Art Holographic Illusions. It's like a glitter paint, acrylic paint. And I got the full spectrum, so I got all the colors. And I tried it out in, I finished a picture in Grains of Gold. I finished the guy with the corked eyebrow. And his hair is like bright lime green, like his mustache, his hair, and his eyebrows. And so I went through with the paint and added all the sparkles, and it looks really cool. It looks so cool. My mother-in-law, because I colored it over there at the house, was like, that looks like a mermaid. Now he really looks like a mermaid, because I like glittered this man all up. What else did I get? Oh, I got a red glitter stamp pad, and I got some stamps that are like leaf patterns. In that little area in the front of Michael's as you go to the register, they have stamps. They're like 99 cents. And you get maybe 4 or 5 per set, and I found a set that's actually super cute. And it's It's got like 4 or 5 different stamps with leaves on it. Jeez, I can talk. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to use that. I've got some really pretty green stamp pads, and it'd be kind of fun to use that on pictures as backgrounds. I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, so yeah, I got back. I picked up my crocheting again. I have this giant queen size blanket that I'm making that I'm just scrapping. It's just, I'm taking balls of yarn and I'm using them until they're done, and then I'm switching out to a new one and using that till it's done. So it's very chaotic. Nothing is cohesive. There might be 6 rows of one color followed by 2 rows of another. I'm using variegated. I'm using all shades and hues, and it looks, to me, I love stuff like that. I love scrappy crochet stuff, so it looks great. I love it. I think it's beautiful. I might do a video about it, just to show you guys what it looks like and where I'm at with it. Maybe to put a couple more rows on while we talk. But the big thing going on, and what we did yesterday, went out and got yarn to make a baby blanket. Our HR director at work is having a baby in the fall. I don't know when the baby's due. I know that she's going on maternity leave starting in August, so somewhere around there. And we had a meeting of our event committee, which I am in, as well as herself and her assistant. And on the meeting, her assistant, she brought up the baby, and her assistant immediately went, "So, how's the nursery planning going? Do you guys have a theme?" Because I had asked her earlier, the assistant. I was like, "Hey, has she mentioned anything about a theme or anything at all? Can you give me any information? I'm trying to, make something for the baby." And finally got out that it's a woodland theme. And I'm like, yes. I guess they're going to paint a big tree on the wall, so like the crib is under this giant tree. I love that. I think that's great. So I got yarn to make a baby blanket, and it's going to be brown and red and green, I believe. Like very like woodland, woodsy colors. And I know it's a baby blanket, right? You're thinking, I have very strong opinions about baby blankets, or baby items, like crocheted and knitted baby items and baby colors. I hate the pastel puke baby colors you get with baby yarn. I can't stand it. I like bright, happy colors for baby stuff. I don't think I've made a couple baby blankets in my time, and none of them have been pastel puke baby blankets. I made, way back in the day, I made one for a guy at work who was having a son, and I made it red. I worked with another girl who was having a baby, and I did it in like jewel tone colors, and it was jewel tone purple, pink, or purple, teal, and like a sage green color or something like that. And it was super cute, but it was not pastel baby colors. I can't do it. I just can't do it. So I'm not doing it this way either. I like the idea of like sticking with the theme. And I was thinking, I'm not sure about doing it yet, but I was thinking about doing a diamond painting, like a small piece that matches the theme with like woodland critters. There's some cute ones on Amazon that are very inexpensive. I thought about maybe starting that, but then Abe was talking about doing a cross stitch kit that like has a woodland theme, and then they would do that one and I could do the blanket. I think that's a great thing. So I might just say, "Hey honey, you do the cross stitch thing, I'll do the blanket, and we'll give them together as a gift." So that is the plan. I started the blanket earlier when we were outside, and the pattern that I was using, which is one of my favorite blanket patterns, unfortunately, works up with holes in between some of the stitches, and that's not good for baby fingers. So no holes in the blanket. And then I thought, well, I'll do a corner to corner, and I started doing the corner to corner stitch, and then I noticed holes in the blanket that if you stretch it, there's holes. So I'm like, well, crap. That isn't what I said, but I'm trying to be a little friendly, YouTube friendly. I said other words. Dirty adult words. I was very upset. So I'm just going to do straight stitches, blocks of colors, of all the colors, in like stripes, because I could not get anything to work. It's okay. It's going to be pretty. I like the colors together. I think it's going to be really nice. And I'm probably, I'm one of the like open crocheters in the office. I used to sit and crochet at my desk at work because I need to do busy things with my hands, because I just sit and listen to phone calls. And if I'm just sitting there listening to phone calls and I'm not doing something with my hands like coloring or crochet or diamond painting or something, I'm not paying attention. I'm not focusing as well. So it helps me retain my focus. I've never, the only one place I did sort of they didn't like me doing that was the job before this one, when I lived in Texas. The CEO walked through and saw me doing that and didn't like it and said we couldn't do stuff at our desk anymore. I mean, that's fine. I was doing my job just fine, while doing that, but people see what they see and they think that we're not working. So it is what it is. I just, wasn't there that long afterwards. So I think I was already like planning my exit anyway. Like we were like literally planning our exit from Texas to Ohio at that point. So I really didn't care. That sounds kind of bad, but I didn't care. That's okay. I like the culture at my current job better anyway, even though it's a sales, it's like a sales business, but it's not, I don't know. It's weird because it seemed like at my last job, I worked for a home protection company that no longer exists. They were purchased by a larger home protection company. And I felt like it had a sales team, and then it also had tech support, which is customer service / tech support. There was a billing team, and there was like a retention and an installation team that helped you install the stuff, right? I actually felt like that was more of a boiler room sort of Wolf of Wall Street kind of stuff than the job I'm in now, which is weird because the job I'm in now, the company is sales, and I mean like hardcore sales. So it's weird that I don't really feel that sort of boiler room aspect to it. I don't know. It's very strange. So this is actually coming out really nice. I'm obviously not going to finish this on camera and do the whole thing, but I thought I would, get some color down, talk to you guys about what's going on. If you are cool with the idea, if you're thinking it might be cool to do like a, pardon me, I'm snuffy for some reason, like a stitch and chat thing where I put the camera up a little bit more and work on crocheting or work on diamond painting while doing a chat, that would be cool if you think so. I mean, leave me a comment, let me know. If you think it might be kind of lame, let me know. Be honest. I want to know what you guys want to see. It's, I like making these videos. I love making videos about anything and everything. And I have a vast variety of hobbies. So this is really hard to do, by the way, while talking at the same time, because I'm making sure I don't break the pattern somehow by coloring the wrong thing. And I've almost done it twice, I'm sure you've noticed. So it's like, ooh, I gotta slow down and not talk at the same time. Like, oh dear, what am I doing? I figure once I finish this round of orange, I'm probably gonna like end the video here and like continue this off camera. I'll post this on Instagram once I'm done. I really like using these fine liners. I don't have a lot of small spaced coloring, really. So this is nice to have this to color on, because I'm not really sure what else I would use the Stabilos for other than maybe like bullet journaling. And I am horrible about keeping up with journaling, like regular just journaling. I was, for a while, you know, when I came back to coloring and stuff, I had a journal that was list style and bullet style for like video planning, and then like if I did buddy colors and hashtags and all that stuff, I would write down, you know, in my journal what I was doing. But that wasn't, I mean, past that, I don't like journal my feelings or my gratitude and stuff. And it's not that I don't want to, it's just that I have a horrible time keeping up with that. Like, you know, being consistent. And I might try again, because I feel like I might be in a better, you know, moving here into this apartment and out of the apartment where we were, I feel like I am in a much better headspace. I feel like we all are. I think it affected every one of us, including Storm. I really think that Storm was really affected by it, because he changed, personality-wise, he changed completely since we moved here. He is now a much squishier, affectionate cat. You know, he has definitely changed. We've changed the way we've easily changed our eating habits to get better with my health issues, and, you know, making sure we're eating better. So a lot of it's changed, and I'm thinking maybe, just maybe, I might be in a better headspace to start journaling. And God knows I have more than enough notebooks, because I just got one that my friend gave me that he made for me for my birthday, in my birthday box, and it's really pretty, and it has blank pages in the front and then dotted bullet journal type pages in the back, and it's really pretty, and I might start journaling in that. You know, I'm probably not going to sit there and be like, "Dear diary, today I did this." I think it's going to be more along the lines of, these are things that made me happy today, and like little lists, you know, like I do really good with lists. So, you know, maybe it might be like a gratitude journal, or I write down like 10 happy things every day. You know, it could be just a word, or, you know, like 10 happy things every day coloring. Or Storm, you know, made me happy that day because he was so cute. I could put him down every day, to be honest. He makes me happy every day, but, you know. So I might start doing that again, because I feel like I might be in that headspace. And I have things to decorate my journal with. Good Lord, do I have stickers. I was gifted a bunch of stickers by my good friend Pixie from Pixie's Projects that are really cool and I need to use more of. And now I'm in the Sticky Club thing, and I get stickers from them every month. So, you know, and a lot of the stickers sometimes that come, like the last section I got, had stickers specifically for journals. They were like stickers that were just blank. There was a pattern on it and then room to write stuff on there. And I was like, oh, well. And I can make stickers now because we bought sticker paper for the printer, which I'm very excited about, and laminated paper. So I'm super excited about that, because we can draw, now we can draw and create our own stickers, and I'm super happy. I was thinking about making humanity stickers with my rainbow manatee on it. I don't know, maybe I could give some away as a present to people. I don't know, just a thought, but we haven't tried to play with it yet. We were looking at sticker printers, and then I realized I have a photo printer. I have a perfectly beautiful HP photo printer. It's what I use to print out my coloring pages. I don't see why I couldn't print out stickers. So we'll have to try that. Hopefully we'll try that this week. Maybe tomorrow I can convince Abe to fire up the printer and give the stickering a try. The only other thing we're doing tomorrow is we're going out to, There's this place on the lake. It's called Lakefront Lodge, and it's a big giant. It's open to the public. It's a big giant deck, and a bunch of picnic tables, and it's right on the lake, and it's beautiful. And so we were thinking about tomorrow getting stuff together, like coloring, and Abe will bring his iPad or maybe a sketchbook, and we were just thinking about going out there tomorrow because it's supposed to be cloudy but nice, and just sitting out by the lake and doing art stuff. And then we have to go to the store to get eggs because heaven forbid we run out of eggs in this house. We eat a lot of eggs. I eat a lot of protein and little carbs. No, I'm not doing keto. I'm not trying to endanger my body that way. But I am like trying to eat less carbs because I'm diabetic, and carbs can be sugar, and that's a whole thing. So I'm working on the less carb thing. So I eat a lot of eggs. I actually tried. I know I said I was going to stop this video, but here we are. Ha! I actually tried egg white tortillas. They're very expensive where we got them, but we got them on sale. It's not something I would get again, but it is something Abe said he would try making. So, yay. That's exciting. So yeah, I tried egg white tortillas. Abe made me a pork, I don't know if you put barbecue on it or not, but it was like a pork and cheese quesadilla type of thing, like shredded pork. And they don't crisp up very well like a regular tortilla would if you when you fry it, you put it on the skillet for a quesadilla, but it tasted really good. I liked it. I thought it was kind of nice. Now, don't get me wrong, I love tortillas. And usually if I do a quesadilla, I just use one tortilla and slap it in half and call it a day. But these would make, would be much better for me to have tacos and burritos and stuff. So Abe said he'd be willing to try to make them like in his wok. So because it's easy to kind of like roll the wok and spin it so that it, spreads out, and then you can just take it out. But we'll see. It's three things. It's xanthan gum, egg whites, and salt. That's it. That's all it is. So 3 things we happen to have in our kitchen. Except for we have to get eggs tomorrow. So, but that is one of the reasons we want to get eggs. But we also just eat a lot of eggs. Some nights we have eggs and toast and like turkey bacon for dinner. I don't know, man. Breakfast for dinner is great. Here comes the parties. This happens a lot, so yeah. And since that's happening, I'm going to stop the video here because I don't want to get somehow copyright claimed because there's music playing in the background that I have no control over. So if you guys liked this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time.